And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. Definitely got a super duper show lined up for you. Oh man, it's Friday night here in the United States. Friday evening, actually. Right now, Pacific time, it's about 5:15 p.m. Pacific, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's definitely 5 o'clock here. I can't drink till after the show, but Crypto Hulk, you could take a couple of shots like you used to on the old Crypto Hulk show. No, not these days. No. There is way too much information right now. I've got to be 100% sober, at least for the next 45 minutes while I get the show out. And welcome back. I see Amber Hobson, Crypto Bat, Kimberly, Chris Sharpie, TJ Smith, has a, quote, shitload of LINEA. I made this show for the upper level, the 2024 crypto explosion people. After this, it goes to the lowest level, and after that, it goes to the public. We're going to be talking about two cryptos today. This is a deep dive. It's a very deep dive on LINEA, Lido DAO. Oh, I'm not even really getting into Lido DAO. I don't know if I'll have time on that. Let me look up. Now, these you can buy at Caleb and Brown. Let me go to the Coin Gecko. Hello, Stuart Lavelle, with his Aussie accent. Let's see. LINEA. This one here, I picked up a little bit of this today. Just letting you know. Now, I got to talk to you. This is a institutional crypto. You will not pump dump this one. This one's kind of like a Canton coin, okay? The Canton coin is not for retail. No brokies allowed, okay? Tonight, we're going to be talking about cryptos that are designed for institutional use. What is LINEA? It's like the rewards token. Okay, it's an incentivizer. It incentivizes people to use the LINEA network. It's not going to be a gas token or none of that. It's a straight up incentive token for staking and all kinds of cool shit because TJ Smith has a shit ton of it. So let me think here. Lido. I can't type and talk at the same time. Let's see. Here's Lido. Oh shit, 36 cents. Some of a bitch. That shit's expensive. I've got it at Caleb Brown. I've owned this for like 2 years. I've known about. Okay, I've bought it for about a year ago. That's about a year and 4 months. That's as long as me and Caleb Brown have been situated. You mentioned this one, LINEA, last year. Yeah, about January 2025 is when I became an affiliate of Caleb and Brown. So, yeah. I gave you those two cryptos, LINEA and Lido DAO. Those are the stars of the show today, not me. Oh, man, it's okay, Crypto Hulk. You know, it's weird. In the mountain range, right near Reno, like 5 miles away, we have a mountain range with snow, And it's like, 80 degrees outside in Reno, and it's only the middle of the year. It's only June. And we still got snow in the mountains. This is called almost summertime. I think right now is probably summertime or close to it. Like half the year's over. We still got snow in the mountains. This Reno, I got to move back to Sacramento, man. Oh, shit. One more year in Reno. I got to get the fuck out of this place. I'm going back to Sac. All right. Let us get to work. Now, I don't have an article. Hold on a minute. I don't have an article. I did a deep dive today on LINEA, and I'm going to go over this thing. There's a lot here. Oh, yeah, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about crypto. I'm not a financial. I don't know anything about finances. Don't believe a word I say. This program is designed to get you financially fucked up. That's the whole point of the show. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm at the 36,000 foot level. I'm so high on heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, LSD, peyote, Demerol, date rape, propofol. I'm so high on propofol right now. I got 3 pounds of propofol in my bloodstream. In the past 6 years, did you say libido? Libido. Yeah, we're going to learn about libido today. It's a brand new crypto. What was I saying? You guys are distracting me. Yeah, just all the drug use. Don't believe a word I say. And yeah, I think I'm going to start the show. That's faux show. Now, we're going to start off with LINEA. This is a crypto designed for institutions. Swift integrated LINEA. This is a fact. We're going to read it today. I'm going to read you the news today. Now, this isn't a crypto that's going to go up when you guys buy it, okay? It's not like that. So brokies, I got 15 minutes and all the brokies are gone. Where am I at? Okay, I got 9 minutes and all the brokies will leave. Because they got to go watch, I don't know what, dumb shit. LINEA, so, I mean, if you're a brokey, you can leave now because all you're caring about is, can you get rich tonight? And the answer is, oh, God, yes. Just, if you put the money in, you'll be rich in about 3 hours. Trust me. Okay. So LINEA is for incentivizing the ecosystem of the LINEA and Lido DAO system. They have staking, MasterCards involved. You get points and all these things. That's where LINEA comes in. The platform itself, institutional use, obviously Swift, okay? So this is a financial platform. It's not a let's gamble and let's bet. You will not make money on this today, tomorrow, next week. Just letting you know, okay? This one is like Canton. You buy low, and then when it gets full real world use case, that's when the Canton, hold on. I feel like fucking with this person. Hold on a minute. Hello? Oh, it's a recording. I can't. If it was a real person, yeah. Sometimes I can get people to really lose their shit. It's fun. But Crypto Hulk, isn't that like acting like you're in 8th grade or 9th grade? No, by the way, but you can go fuck off. So that's what LINEA is. Let's go over this. When this platform gets a green light and Swift's fully utilizing it, that's when these aren't like cryptos that you sell. Let's read into this and see what it's for. It's for their ecosystem, okay? They're kind of like points you get on a MasterCard or something. You know, like I got American Express. I'm going to Thailand, hopefully, in about a year from today. 2027, hopefully around July, August, September-ish, I'm hoping. I have an American Express business, and I buy everything with that shit. I'm scoring up points, lots and lots of fucking points. My goal is to have first class tickets for 2, flying at the front of the plane in luxury, and I don't even care what the fuck it costs because all my points are going to go towards that. And then if it pays for the hotel, I don't even fucking care. I'm going to Thailand, and I'm going to eat a lot of food, so I'm going to probably have to go on a diet and lose 20 pounds before I go. Can we get going here? You guys are distracting me. LINEA is an Ethereum equivalent layer 2 ZK Ethereum virtual machine rollup. You know why it's all privacy? Because that's what the banks want. All the shit's going to be privacy. This is an institutional crypto, not for retail speculation. This crypto incentivizes the ecosystem of LINEA and Lido. Okay, let's keep going. It was invented by Joseph Lubin by consensus 2014. LINEA launched its testnet March 2023. I'm giving you a little history on it. We're going through a full history of LINEA and all this. Some people haven't heard it, and it's been a while, so let's just do it. This is the only coin I'm going over today. It's Friday, and after this, I'm getting fucked up. Just letting you know. By 2025, governance shifted to the LINEA Consortium, a nonprofit. See, this isn't a flim-flam coin. This is a real professional institutional crypto. It's a nonprofit. The LINEA Consortium is a nonprofit Ethereum Stewards Council. It includes Consensus, EGEN Labs, ENS Labs, Status, and others like SharpLink. This consortium oversees protocol strategy, token distribution, woohoo, and long-term decentralization. Key LINEA leadership ties to Consensus. Declan Fox is this person's name, D-E-C-L-A-N, Declan, last name Fox. That's the LINEA head and consortium board director. Consensus is about 10 years old. They have a track record in fintech. They made MetaMask and Infura, I-N-F-U-R-A. Joseph Lubin and his team have driven tokenization and digital assets. They're looking at real-world asset tokenization. This platform, let's go over this here. This is how you know this is the real deal. LINEA, explicitly, the platform is built for real-world asset tokenization. This is not a token. The reason this token has not taken off is because this platform, we got to wait for crypto laws and regulations. See, you're in the mentality, the brokey mentality of pre-2026. That was like everybody rushes and goes buys a crypto. It goes up a little bit in price. You buy it, it dumps before you get to it. Then you sell off and you wait for the next one. Okay, you got to get rid of all that shit, okay? That's why people join my Crypto Hulk membership, because I can yell and scream at them. Just kidding. I don't do any of that. But I can yell and scream at you, talk sense into you. Then you forget, you forget all the dumb shit you've learned on other channels, okay? You come to Crypto Hulk Show because you want a platform, a crypto platform and crypto that has real world asset tokenization. They're dealing with payments, trading, and on-chain settlement. This is an institutional platform, everybody, and you're able to get in on the crypto, and you won't be able to pump dump it. It's not designed for that. As the ecosystem, so all the brokies, how much time do we got left? They're all gone. Okay, you got 2 minutes, and the brokies are gone. Whew, thank God. This crypto, as the ecosystem goes up through real world use case, that's when this crypto goes up. Not because the brokies are out buying it, okay? That's how this works. LINEA is a type 2 fully Ethereum virtual machine equivalent. It's a ZK Ethereum virtual machine rollup that inherits Ethereum security while delivering 10x faster ZK proofing. Now, gas is paid in Ethereum. LINEA token, here's what Grok is saying. LINEA token is strictly for ecosystem incentives. This token is not for buying and selling and trading and dumping. Okay, this token is only designed to help incentivize the platform LINEA and to help it grow, okay? Now, they hooked up with a company called Phylax Credible Layer Integration. Let me copy that and post it. This is legitimate right here. This Phylax, let me show you this. This is how you know you're dealing with business and not like speculators and shit. Let's look here. Phylax. We're going to go over this real quick. Phylax Systems is a credible layer. It's an institutional. Here we go. What is Phylax? It's a credible layer. It's an institutional grade on-chain risk infrastructure. That's what it is for institutions. Who are the founders? A protocol engineer at Nomad, Nomad, 2022. The guy worked there. They're not really giving out names. Oh, yeah, they are. Odysseus Lamtizidis. I'm going to leave that one alone. He helped make this thing. She did. Then there's some other people. Cindy, she's from product. Frederick, he's from engineering. And then Evangelos, he's from operations. Well, son of a bitch. The network, there's somebody by the name of Amin Soleimani, and he used to work at Spank Chain. I'm thinking this is kind of getting a little X-rated. Reflexer. He used to work at Reflexer and Spank Chain. I'll make sure I don't go visit that one on a bring your kid to school work day. Monad. Okay, there's a guy from Monad here, that crypto Monad. The guy's name is Keone Han. Keone, and his last name is Hon. He's from Monad. Check this out. He's the CEO. That crypto that just launched like 6 months ago, Monad, this guy's the CEO. He's in on this. You got people from Polychain. Miston Labs is all up in this particular project, this institutional layer. What is this? It's a pure play blockchain security. That's what this does. This Phylax is security on the blockchain, with a focus on-chain finance. It has vaults, tokenized funds, stablecoins, and structured products. Phylax, to build the credible layer. Mission is to shift on-chain finance from stay unhacked speculation to legible, underwritable risk infrastructure. Leadership. The credible layer has developers that write solidity assertions. I'm going to leave, starting to get a little techie for me. Okay, what is the core use case of this Phylax? Proactive exploit prevention. So it stops hacks or it stops exploits. Protects against hacks, against nav drift, nav drift. It stops accounting errors in tokenized products. Who is this Phylax integrated with? The LINEA mainnet. That's what we're talking about today. That's the star of the show. LINEA's mainnet, it's hooked up into them. Post-integration, banks. Okay, Phylax, credible layer integration with LINEA, January 2026, marks a major milestone in institutional on-chain security. This is not a flip it crypto, everybody. This is a long-term hold. The first protocol, this is like professional grade shit right here, okay? The first protocol level, pre-execution safeguard. This Phylax, let me repeat this because this is massive. I'm trying to show you first mover advantage. First mover advantage. This Phylax is the first protocol level pre-execution safeguard on a major layer 2. This is the first one right here. This is a professional business-to-business infrastructure play, not retail crypto. It has elite venture capital backing. This is not for the little boys, okay? This is for big boys. This has been a battle-tested and extensive crypto-native network. It directly addresses the number one barrier to tokenized financial DeFi. That's tail risk exploits. This Filex gets rid of tail risk exploits, where they swoop right in the back and hook you up and steal your crypto and clap your cheeks, all right? There's a strong execution on transparent, verifiable risk, rules, positions. Filex as a critical infrastructure. Filex is a critical infrastructure for vaults, 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 private credit, and institutional capital. It's very risk averse. That means nobody's busted into this shit, okay? That is who's partnered up with LINEA, because remember, we're dealing with the banks. We're dealing with SWIFT and all the SWIFT partners all around the world. We can't have people hacking in. So LINEA utilizes Filex for all the protection for the institutions, okay? This is the first protocol level pre-execution safeguard on a major layer 2. Nobody else has done this at all yet, okay? So now we're done with Filex. Let me check the comment section real quick, and we'll get back to business. YSN, Hulk, when you mentioned ZK in relation to LINEA, is that connected to ZK Sync? I'm sure that it would be, yes. Because now that's another crypto, ZK Sync. So and they have that at Caleb and Brown. Let me put that on my CoinGecko so you guys can see it. ZK Sync. There it is right there. That's a penny. ZK Sync is a penny. I have it. I bought it at Caleb and Brown. Pocket change for Chucky. Well, that $10 is good enough for get a little bump. You know, he's in between when his stripper girlfriend, who's also a doll, she'll swing by. Chucky will give her $10 and he'll get a little bump, like a quick little snort of something small. And then she's off on her way. She's a drug dealer, by the way. Chucky's the weekend manager, if any of you don't know. He's going to make his debut.
It's showtime. I'll be back. I always come back.
Okay. The reason his eyes are so like that, we just got done snorting methamphetamine before the show. All right. Let's go back here. So that is, let me look up really quick. I'm checking on something real quick. Let me check the comments here, and then I'll get back to it. Hulk, when you mentioned, okay. Rise is on Kraken also. What does Zoltar think about Stronghold? I went over it. It seemed like a great project, finally. I think I gave it a double thumbs up. I don't own it. It's just one of those. Look. Should you buy it? Sure. Fucking buy it, man. Just buy the fuck out of it. I think it's a stellar kind of Jed McCaleb project. So, look, I can't buy everything. I don't own it. I'm sure it'll be great. You're going to miss out. I was talking to a $200 Crypto Hulk millionaire member earlier on the phone today. And I'm like, look, dude, I think it was Australian or something like that. What does it matter, Crypto Hulk? I don't fucking know. Bump. Drugs for the show, but alcohol only half. Hey, come on, man. I got to get a little, we snort a little meth so I can think. I got to be able to do the show. Alcohol slows me down. Drink that at night, but during the day, it's just straight methamphetamine every fucking hour. Let me look here. Yes, ZK Sync is involved. Let's go over this. LINEA has Lido version 3, and then it has ZK Sync involvement, okay? It's a type 4. So it's ZK Sync Era. It's a type 4 ZK Ethereum virtual machine. Then there's Lido version 3 involved. ZK Sync and Lido, separate. WST Ethereum Bridge talks about Matter Labs collaboration involved. Lido, the Lido DAO paused new deposits to ZK Sync due to identified smart contract weakness. Oh. There's no ZK Sync participation in LINEA's Yield Boost Vault. Okay, ZK Sync is not involved in LINEA's V3 Yield Boost. The two are independent Ethereum layer 2 competitors. Yeah, because LINEA already has its EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, the ZK EVM. LINEA has the advanced protocol. ZK Sync maintains a standard bridge with a March 2026 deposit pause for caution. Oh, ZK Sync, huh? It's having a little problems there. A little trouble in paradise, huh? Lido operates multi-chain, but does not link the two chains. So, according to Grok, there's a March 2026 deposit pause. So they're finding out that maybe there's a problem with ZK Sync and their smart contracts. Oh, don't we learn something new on crypto? Crypto Hawk, should I sell it? I don't know. I have to look that one up. I have no fucking clue. It's all the drugs. So let me go back up. We go through this deep dive here. Gas fees. So LINEA, let's go here. Banks are involved. Okay. LINEA has a relationship with MasterCard and Visa. We all know that that's Ripple. Moving money around is Stellar, and Stellar's for the small to mid-size. Ripple. Since we're dealing with LINEA and Swift, we're going to be dealing with MasterCard and Visa with the Ripple partnerships. JP Morgan is involved with this along with Swift. What does it say about Swift? Swift's shared blockchain ledger. Swift has a shared blockchain ledger and is built directly on LINEA for real-time 24/7 cross-border payments and tokenized bank deposits. Let me repeat this again so you get it, okay? Swift, that moves all the money around the world right now, has a shared blockchain ledger, okay? And to continue, it's built directly on LINEA. There we go, straight from Grok. For real-time, 24/7 cross-border payments. So what I think it is this. XRP ledger, LINEA on top of that, and then Swift's ledger on top of that. Actually, the XRP ledger would be at the bottom. I think Swift's ledger had Ripple helping them, that goes on top of the XRP ledger, then LINEA on top of that. That's how I'd say that. All right, it's 24/7 cross-border payments. They have a wallet. MetaMask is integrated in here. Oh, man. You got Lido, Lido. We already showed you that one. Version 3 for yield. You got Phylax. We went over that. Phylax is for security. You have MetaMask has designed a native wallet support. So that is very interesting. This MetaMask is a big deal. Working with Swift and shit right here. I'm breaking it all down for you. I'm showing you all the cryptos. Let's keep going. Tokenomics. Consensus has a deep fintech pedigree. They got MetaMask. Let's look at the latest news. In March, so April, May. So about 2 months ago, LINEA started something called Yield Boost. That's going to be with Lido, where you stake and all that shit. Yield Boost. They're going to have all that staking stuff. Now is the time. If you're interested in LINEA, whatever the fuck it's called, now is your chance. It's got 0.003. If you ever wanted to get into it, now's the time, okay? It has something called Yield Boost and a MetaMask card launch. That's all in March. Now, in May, Linux Foundation, that's so massive. Linux hooked up, and they are the core ZK stack. Now, Swift's involved, and they have 30 banks involved with them on the Swift ledger. LINEA, here's what Grok's summary is. LINEA stands out as a mature business-to-business oriented Ethereum layer 2 with genuine TradeFi, which is traditional finance integrated. LINEA has the old school trade finance built in, okay? Particularly via Swift's multi-bank ledger. So LINEA is using Swift's multi-bank ledger that Ripple helped them make. Let's just put that in there. Keep it real. Let me go through here. Okay, Hyperledger Besu is involved in this. It says LINEA's open source ZK Ethereum virtual machine stack, now under Linux Foundation Decentralized Trust, powers the permissioned Ethereum virtual machine compatible architecture. They are leveraging Hyperledger Besu. Now, we know Hyperledger is Stellar. So let's put Stellar in this. If I got new people, they don't know. So I got to go to the CoinGecko and Stellar's involved. There it is. It's 15 cents if you're interested. Stellar is on Caleb and Brown. Please support Caleb and Brown if you buy this crypto. Timbo. Late fee. Awesome. Thank you very much. Timbo is a $500 member. You guys that are thinking about joining, think about this now. He's $500 for 3 months. I'm done with that membership. Now it's all $200 a month membership. But why? Think about that. Why would someone who's paying the $500 for 3 months then give like $20? I'll just let you think about that one. YSN. Hulk, when you mentioned, okay. CK Sync. Okay. Hulk is the guru, says Coasty. Coasty is another one of those $500 people. Might be transitioning into the $200 club. And that's a month to month. You can quit when you want, sign up when you want. I'm not trying to sell you guys a used car. If you want information, if you want somebody to call up and say, hey, what would you do, Crypto Hulk? that could save you a lot of fucking headache or hassle. And okay, LINEA is open source, so they're using Hyperledger. That Stellar's involved in that project, Hyperledger. LINEA token, here we go. The LINEA token is ecosystem incentives only, okay? PhyLax is for the security. LINEA's core institutional use, the platform is the LINEA platform. We're not talking about the token right now. The LINEA platform that Swift is integrated with is for tokenized asset settlement. It kind of replaces like what an XDC would do. XDC is for trade finance and settlement and stuff. Just saying. Tokenized asset settlement, cross-border payments, and real-world. Yeah, this is like gonna kind of put XDC to pasture, put it out to pasture. XDC is more for trading anyway, like stock market shit. Is precisely what Swift is piloting via its blockchain-based shared ledger. The ledger records, Swift's ledger records, sequences, validates transactions, and enforces rules via smart contracts on LINEA's infrastructure, bridging traditional messaging with on-chain atomic settlement of tokenized deposits. LINEA token itself is not used for gas or core ledger operations. The network provides the scalable, secure, distributed ledger layer. The Swift ledger, the project focuses on tokenized deposits, real-time cross-border payments, collapsing Nostro-Vosto efficiencies. It is a permissioned infrastructure layer built on LINEA ZK Ethereum virtual machine technology. Swift's platform is built on this LINEA technology, okay? With the smart contract shit. Okay, March. So, okay, last month, April, here's what happened with this. Swift completes the design phase of their platform, okay? There's live real-world transactions are targeted for 2026. That's coming up real soon. I don't know what month it is in 2020. May. Here's what's going on as of May. They have something called the MVP. Their platform implementation is actively underway. They're getting ready to run this tokenization shit, everybody. I think they're just waiting on these crypto laws. That's what it is. They're just waiting for these laws to pass, and then bam, that's where this crypto takes off. This LINEA. Swift is actively building and advancing an MVP stage blockchain based shared ledger explicitly powered by LINEA platform. That is what Grok is telling us, everybody. Swift is, look, Swift, all these dummies, all these remember all these dumbasses were telling us Ripple's going to replace Swift. And I kept telling you, no, they're not. And then they said, yes, they are. And I kept saying, no, they're not. Hey, look who's right. Crypto Hulk, okay? All these fucking dumbasses on Twitter and shit. Yeah, Crypto Hulk doesn't know what he's talking about. Ripple's going to replace Swift. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I kept listening to these fucking knuckle dragging, heavy mouth breathing, knuckle dragging imbeciles. What is the Swift going on? What Swift's going on right here? Swift is moving beyond messaging. Swift is moving beyond, they're not getting shut down. So all the dumb fucks out there who have those channels telling, y'all know who they are, telling us, oh, Ripple's going to replace Swift. No, it's not. That's so fucking stupid to even say some shit like that. Swift is moving beyond messaging to on-chain settlement. That's what Swift is doing. They're not going anywhere. They have a live transactions planned later in 2026, everybody. That's when that ISO 20022 goes 100%. This is what we're waiting for right here. Now is the time to get hooked up with LINEA before the price goes nutso, okay? Where are we at as far as time? 20 minutes. We got Marky G. That's another $500 member. I tell you why, Hulk works his ass off, and we are the beneficiaries of that. These gifts are the least we can do. Thanks, Hulk. Right, so these people are calling me, and I answer their questions. Sometimes they want to sell shit off. Sometimes people are getting nervous. Crypto Hulk, what would you do? They already know. A lot of times I can't tell them. I help them think it through themselves. Sometimes I'll say, here's what I did, but don't do what I do. But now is the time. Now is the time to start making decisions. That's why this all comes in. If you ever wanted to get a membership, now's the fucking time. What are you going to wait till crypto takes off? Then it's too fucking late. But at any time, you could ask Crypto, what are you doing? What did you do with that crypto? Do you still have this one? Do you still have that one? That's what you got. You got information. You're paying for information so you can make great financial decisions for yourself. I don't make decisions for you. I help talk to you, counsel you, and show you stuff, and then you have to make decisions on your own based on real world use case. I got these people say, well, Crypto Hulk, what if this happened? I can't answer that. I don't do what ifs. I don't got a fortune. I'm not a fortune teller. That's Zoltar. But Crypto Hulk, out of these two cryptos, which one do you think is going to be more? I don't answer that. I help you think it through. Okay, let me keep going. So we got 20 minutes. The LINEA token. Swift's shared ledger pilot focuses on real-time 24/7 cross-border payments. Well, that pilot's over. They're ready to let this thing rip, but we got to wait for crypto laws. Swift never was going to get replaced by Ripple. It says the permission ledger that Swift has facilitates the movement of bank-defined, regulated, tokenized value. Swift already has this done. All those dumbasses out there were saying, oh, Crypto Hulk don't know. Ripple's going to replace these things. Yeah, everybody, Ripple's going to replace it. No, they're not, you fucking asshat. These people are so fucking stupid. Look, I don't know everything. I know I act like it, but I don't know everything. I show you facts, and that's what I go with. I'm going to miss different things. Yes, I will, because this is a fact-based channel, okay? So when you ask me questions on shit, it's all fact-based. I don't make shit up. When you become a member on a channel, I don't make shit up. I say, okay, let's pull this up. Let's look at that. I just remind you what facts are. I don't know how things always turn out. At least you're going to get the facts, and then I'll say this, that, or whatever. But you're going to make the decision. You're not going to be like, Crypto, just tell me what to do. I don't tell people what to do. I give you information. I help you find information. And I'm like, well, blah, blah, blah. We talking about it. Okay, now, from what I just told you, you got to make a decision, don't you? And they're like, yeah, I do. Okay. People are paying me for information. not for me to do fortune teller Chucky shit, okay? Swift's platform as of today, Swift's MVP progression toward live 2026 transactions. They're moving towards it, so it hasn't officially 100% launched. And again, I think they're just waiting on these crypto laws, to tell you the truth, Clarities Act shit. I think that's what they're waiting for. Because here's why. Swift has to use like money, right? How do we know what's a cryptocurrency? How do we know what's a crypto security? How do we know what's a crypto commodity? You get my point? We've got to have clarity. Swift has to have clarity. Our government needs to vote. Call your Democrats up and tell them to vote. If you're a Democrat, call your people up and say, hey, can you vote on this shit? Because I need to get rich. Okay. Now, we didn't really get into the yield boost. Let's get into that just a little. You got the LINEA token and something called yield boost. MetaMask card is involved. Let's go through here. I told you we're going to be working today. This is hard work, dude. I'm trying to fucking maintain my composure. I need to drink some alcohol right now. This is fucked up. It's already past 5 o'clock, but it's okay. I'm going to take it for the team, right? But bottoms up when this fucking show's over, because I can't take being sober like this for too much longer. It's Friday. Yield boost operates at the protocol level via Lido DAO, which they sell, the crypto, version 3. They have vaults. They have permissioned operator stakes excess bridged Ethereum on Ethereum network. The MetaMask card leverages LINEA. There we go. The MetaMask card, all these thousands of businesses and all that shit are going to have all this, all right? They're going to be using this MetaMask card, and guess what? LINEA is involved in that. LINEA is involved in about 4 or 5 different things, okay? More like incentivization. The MetaMask card leverages LINEA for low-fee, self-custodial transaction settlement. It has a dual burn mechanism. It processes surplus network revenue transparently. Okay, yield boost is bridged Ethereum is automatically staked via Lido version 3. Real Ethereum native staking rewards flow back to the LINEA ecosystem to fund liquidity programs and amplify DeFi yields. These are all the things that LINEA does for the LP users. This creates sustainable, risk-adjusted returns without inflationary token farming. The MetaMask card, it's a MasterCard-powered card. What is this? It's using LINEA, by the way. It enables real-world spending directly from self-custodial wallets. LINEA is used for efficient settlement here. LINEA supports yield-bearing assets like Circle on unspent balances and on-chain cash back. Yield Boost is a deep Lido version 3 integration. It rewards managed via consortium for ecosystem liquidity. So the MetaMask card is a MasterCard collaboration. Transactions settle efficiently on LINEA. LINEA supports and stabilizes wrapped Ethereum and yield tokens. Now, the MetaMask rewards points for card spending 1 point per dollar, which translates to LINEA token allocation. Okay, this is how it goes. You get these. You spend $1 on your card, you get a point, and that's a LINEA token. Got it? Okay. the more these people use this shit. See, look, here's what I'm saying. You buy the token now, it's not going to go up because you don't understand what the fuck it is. If you just came in, you don't understand what the fuck it is. There's a point system. So LINEA is that it helps to incentivize this whole network. You're not buying the LINEA token right now, and you've got to have this network working. They got to be using the points and using the MasterCard. Then the value of that LINEA goes up. Got it? Got it. Okay, then you can stake it and all kinds of fun shit, all right? That's why I got the Lido DAO. I own some of that. So there you have it. So in February to May. So right now, MetaMask card nationwide, they're having an expansion. Okay, there's a rewards program. LINEA, there's allocations for card spending and LINEA activity. That's how this is going. So LINEA is involved in this whole card spending and the points and all these kinds of things. Lido is the staking protocol powering LINEA's yield boost. So Lido is in here to work with the staking, and LINEA provides the rewards. Okay, so they're kind of like working all together here. Ethereum's involved in this. You've got LINEA, which is the incentivization for the network, runs on the LINEA platform. You got Lido DAO doing the staking. Okay. And I think that's going to be a wrap. Lido DAO Explorers, expanded earned products. This thing's going to keep growing. This thing has not even taken off yet. Now's the perfect time if you're interested in any of these cryptos that I talked about right now. All of it's super cheap. Once Swift takes off, everybody, once we get crypto laws, this LINEA is not going to have 2 zeros and a 3. Just letting you know. Lido DAO won't be 35, 36 cents, whatever it is. Might be $3, $4, $5. That's how all this goes. I'm showing you early. I'm trying to show you the stuff. I'm trying to show you the future of finance early. I'm trying to show you the players, MasterCard, Visa, and all these big names, Swift. And you have an opportunity to get in on stuff early. If you want to become a Crypto Hulk member, do that. I can break the shit down, tell you what I would do and this and that. I'd get high first before I told you. But you're at an opportunity now. Take advantage of the channel, the information I could give you. Call me up on the phone. I can break the stuff down. I can help you get going. If you're brand new and you don't understand what the fuck's going on, call me up and I can break it all down easy for you. Larry Brotherton, that's another $500 member. You the man. Love all the great information that are going to make all of us rich. I have learned so much since I've joined this channel a year and a half ago. That's what my job is. I used to be a teacher. So my job is to help you become successful. I used to work in probation, parole, all the people underneath, all the probationers and parolees and shit I used to work with. I make them successful. It's what I fucking do. I think I'll wrap it up with that. It's Friday. I got to start getting some alcohol into my fucking blood system. I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to have an AM show. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea, but my first concern is getting alcohol in my system. I'll see you later.